What's going on, guys? It's Jack here, and today I want to bring you my first ever Q&A Sunday. So I've been watching YouTube for about 7 or 8 years now. I've had my account for 7 years, but I've been watching it way before then. And I would hate to think how many Q&As I've actually seen. So I thought it'd be kind of interesting to do one myself. So I've kind of got a load of random questions, nothing kind of relevant to completely to the channel, but just a few things I think I could be a bit interesting for you guys. So the first one is, do I sleep with my door open or shut? It's got to be shut. No, I have a lock on my door. I purposely got a slide lock for my door so people cannot come into my room when I am in my room. See, people usually have locks on the outside so people can't get in. Nah, I don't want no one coming through my door when I'm here. If you're a guy, you know one of the reasons why. Sorry, ladies. But nah, it's gotta be shut. Even when no one's home, right now, it's shut. Nah, I'm not about that. So the next one is, would I rather? This is really random questions. Would I rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? I am fucking petrified of bees and wasps. I had an awful experience. I was at a Colchester Zoo, and a wasp went down my shirt, and this is the only time I ever got stung, but it stung me about 30 times on my chest, and it's the only time I've ever been stung, and it has now scarred me for life that I am never doing that. A bear, I'll give my chances that I can outrun. I'm pretty fast. I would rather try and outrun a bear, but a swarm of bees, that ain't gonna happen. Next one is, do I count my steps when I walk? Well, not my steps. I usually have my Fitbit which tells me the steps normally, but weirdly enough, I do count my steps when I walk up some stairs, or if I'm trying to be quick, I'll go, right, I'm going to do 3 steps at a time this time, or 2 steps at a time this time. I don't know, it's something I've always done. Have I ever peed in the woods? I'm a guy, we pee anywhere we want. It's as simple as, I need to pee and there's no one about, I'm going to pee. That sounds a bit funny, but you know what it is. Next one is, do I still watch cartoons? And yes, of course I still watch cartoons. Why is that a thing? Why can't I watch cartoons? When I was younger, I used to love, with an absolute passion, the absolute classics, the OG of cartoons. That is Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, I had the cards, and I still obviously go back to watch them for nostalgia reasons. When Netflix said that they had the first 2 seasons of Yu-Gi-Oh!, I almost fucking cried. I've watched them over and over again now. What do I drink with my dinner is the next one. 99% of the time I just have a juice or just a water, but if I feel really fatty that day, it's just going to have to be a Monster or a Lucozade. With Monster, it has to be the yellow one, it has to be the Ripper, nice and juicy, nice and fruity, and the Lucozade, if it's not orange, just get out the fucking way, because I don't want to fucking know ya. People come up to you and go, oh, it's the original's the best one. No, you can fuck off. Not dealing with you. Next question is, what do I dip my chicken nuggets in? Chicken nuggets are already the best tasting thing in the world. Dipping them in anything will just fucking ruin it. I'm not a huge fan of dip. I don't like tomato sauce. Mayonnaise is good, but it's not a dippy thing. You don't dip fucking anything in it. Next up, we've got, what movie could you watch over and over again and still love? Now, this is difficult. I love my movies. I love the Avenger movies. I love the Star Wars. I love all of them. But the number one is the Lord of the Rings. I could watch them over and over again. I went to the cinema 7 times to see Return of the King. It is just the best films, in my opinion. Obviously, I just love them so much. Now we get into a few other car ones here. So, have I ever got a speeding ticket? No, I've been driving for just over a year, and I've got a black box, if anyone knows, so I can't really go faster than the speed limit even if I wanted to, because they straight away pick it up and I get in a bit of trouble with them. But my insurance gets cheaper, but hopefully after a couple of months I've got it for a second year, but I'm going to pay it out and just not bother, because it's really annoying when everyone else, you ask someone oh mate, I'm going to follow you somewhere because you don't know how to get somewhere, and it ends up being they go fucking 50 and you can go 30 and you can't catch up with them. Obviously I know it's the legal thing, but mate, when you need to be in a bit of a rush, it's just handy to be able to go a bit faster than the speed limit. Next one is, am I afraid of heights? Weirdly enough, I'm not I'm not afraid of heights. Like, I could be somewhere quite high. Like, I could go to a really tall building and not have a problem. But the second I start looking down, I think I've got a fear of falling and not a fear of heights. If you know what I mean? Like, I don't mind being up high. But if I look over, I've got that urge to, like, oh, it's a horrible word. I think everyone gets it. Oh, no. Nah. Do I sing in the car? If I know the words to a song, I will always sing along. And that does not matter if anyone is in the car with me or if I'm on my own. The windows are down and I'm blaring it and I'm fucking singing along. Next one we've got is Christmas stressful? Now, this is a bit funny because when I used to work in retail, Christmas was very stressful because I used to work all the time. Then I had to work around family, my girlfriend. I had to work around, buying presents, getting everything sorted. So yeah, it was very stressful, and lucky enough, once I got out of retail, it became less stressful. I think once I get a family, it's gonna get very stressful. But at the moment, not very stressful. Next up, we've got what job did I want when I was a kid? Right, I was very determined when I was about 5. I was gonna be an archaeologist. I love dinosaurs, and I wanted to dig up dinosaurs, and I was going to be an archaeologist. Didn't last too long. But when I was in school, it was teacher. Obviously you can tell I enjoy talking and I enjoy helping and like learning new things. So I really wanted to be a teacher, and I'm good with like young people. But then I was just like, I had to go to uni, and I didn't fancy going uni. But then it was accountant. I'm very good with numbers. I love business. But I did accountant, and it was just really boring. Like really boring to do accounts. So I mugged that off, and I've decided to become an electrician because it looks more fun and it's better money, in all fairness. Next up, we have got, would I strip nude for a magazine? I actually would. I don't really have a problem with getting my body out. I don't have a great body. I don't have a 6-pack and pecs. I've got a bit of a gut on me. But I'm not really ashamed of my body. Like, if someone came around my house, I'd see my pants. I don't really get embarrassed or shy. I'm kind of like, well, there's no point. I just don't really get it. So, yeah, why not? Just, why not? Next up, we're near the end of this now. So we've got, do I believe in ghosts? Right, this is a difficult one because I don't know if I would say I believe in ghosts or not. But I don't, like, if someone said to me I saw a ghost, I'd be like, yeah, mate, bullshit. But I would be terrified if I did see a ghost. Like, I don't think they are. I don't know if I'd say they're not like 100% real, but if they are, I don't want to know. Like, if they're real, just don't ever come near me. My first concert I went to is the next one. That would be A Day to Remember. Nice little band. I was with a girl. We went to Alexandra Palace in London. It was a nightmare getting there and a nightmare getting home, but it was a real good time. And I think I need to get to a few more gigs because they are a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun. Next one is Adidas or Nike. It has to be Nike or Nike because I just think it's the better brand in general. Last 3, so we've got, have I ever cried from being happy? So, just so happy I cried. I don't think so. Like, even when I got engaged and everything, I didn't cry, and obviously I thought I would. No, like, I've cried from complete sadness and I've cried from laughter, but I don't think I've ever cried from being ever so happy. What makes my life sound really boring? Right, penultimate one. Got, can I swim well? Yes, I could easily swim lengths for 3 hours. I haven't got really a problem with that. I have problems with staying up top. Like, I have to wear goggles and I have to swim underwater. Like, I have problems swimming at the top, but that's just me. And last questions, am I a dog or a cat person? The age-old question, and it has to be dogs. Simple as, it has to be a dog. I have a cat and I don't have a dog, but I'd rather have a dog than a cat because dog you can actually have a bit of fun with, and they're a bit more nice and a bit more loyal, where cats are a bit more independent and do their own thing. But ayo. But that's all the questions I got for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this little bit of Q&A. If you do have any questions or want to be featured in my next Q&A, I'll leave a link in the description to my Twitter, or leave a comment in this video, and obviously I'll answer them in the next one if this ever does that does well, you want to see another one, then let's do it. I don't really mind. Don't mind talking about myself and a few other stories I've got about you guys, about me to you guys. But no, support on the channel's been great, and I really do appreciate you guys. And I've been posting quite consistently every like 2 or 3, 4 days. Been constantly getting there, so thank you very, very much. Everything's so appreciated. So yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.